My name is Weston Acosta. I'm in Dr. Allain's Physics 191 class at Southeastern. This is a reassessment of the standard on forces, and this is the question that I chose. Part A wants me to identify all the forces acting on the crate, and all the forces acting on the crate are the gravitational force exerted on the crate by the Earth, the normal force exerted on the crate by the floor, the contact force exerted on the crate by Phineas, and static friction exerted on the crate by the floor. Now, part 2 wants me to identify the interaction partner of each force acting on the crate, describe each as a type of force exerted on the object by the object, and so the gravitational force exerted on the crate by the Earth and normal force exerted on the surface by the crate are the interaction partners, and then contact force exerted on Phineas by the crate and static friction exerted on the surface by the crate are interaction partners. And part C wants me to draw a free body diagram for the crate, and are any interaction partners identified in B shown on the free body diagram. And so you have the normal force would go here, the static friction would go here, the contact force would go here, and the weight or the gravitational field strength would go here. And this is the box, or the crate. And once we have all that drawn, there it is. And no, the interaction pairs are not shown. Now for D, what is the net force acting on the crate? The net force is the sum of all the forces, and because the crate is not in motion, it must be in equilibrium, which means that the net force must be equal to 0. And since the box has one arrow going up, one arrow going down, one arrow to the right, one arrow to the left, the arrows to the right and the left must have the same magnitude as the arrows, as the arrow going up and down must have the same magnitude. So, the normal force on the box is 350 because the gravitational field strength is 350. And the static friction on the box is 150 because the contact force exerted by Phineas is 150. And this is all in newtons. And then part E, if there are pairs of forces on the free body diagram that are equal in magnitude and opposite direction, are these interaction pairs? Explain. And no, they are not considered interaction pairs. They are only interaction pairs when the net force on the crate is equal to 0. And that is my reassessment on the standard on forces.